They say the best and most beautiful things of this world cannot be seen or heard, but must be felt with the heart. On Thursday, the 14th of December 2017, the family of Mr. and Mrs. Gbadamosi played host to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Eduns for the marriage engagement ceremony between their children, the bride, Gbadamosi, and the groom, Olabode Eduns, at the Grandeur Event Center, Ikeja, Lagos. The Grandeur Event Center was the venue for the engagement ceremony, as family, friends, and well-wishers came to show support to the wonderful couple who were about to tie the knots in grand style. Present to witness the union were the parents of the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Gbadamosi, parents of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Eduns. The royal father of the day was the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Akinolu, who was represented by his white-cap chiefs. There were so many other well-wishers and friends who came to celebrate with the couple. To begin the engagement ceremony was the opening prayer, led by the chief imam of Magodo, Alfa Sefiu. Immediately after that, the event compere asked the mothers of the bride and groom to dance to the Almighty God in appreciation for the grace to witness their happiest moments.
Àwọn méjèèjì ló lójú agbo ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ kí ló ṣe tẹ́yìn rẹ ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ. Kí ló ṣe tẹ́yìn rẹ ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ kí ló ṣe tẹ́yìn rẹ ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ kí ló ṣe tẹ́yìn rẹ ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ. Ó yá ẹ jíjó ọlọ́mọ o. Ẹjíjó ọlọ́mọ o, ẹ̀yin mọ́ mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ mú jó, àbòyún lọ́mọ, kí ló ṣe tẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó, àbòyún lọ́mọ rẹ̀.
This was followed by the presentation of the engagement letter to the family of the bride, which the bride's father, Barrister Gbadamosi, received and prayed on for a blissful union of the two lovebirds.
Almighty Allah, I want to thank you for the day. I want to thank you for the life of these children who today become only one. I pray that as they are starting a new life, you richly bless them. Give them long life. In the next few months, let's see the fruit of this union so that we'll continue to glorify your name and to always appreciate you.
Shalewa Adebayo, a sister of the bride, read the letter. The bride's family, the Gbadamosis, later presented the groom's family with a response letter. The man of the moment, the groom, Olabode, stylishly dressed in an all-blue traditional attire, made his grand entry, accompanied by his friends, elegantly dressed in all-white attires, as they were ushered in with different traditional songs.
Ọmọ Yẹ̀rú ọ̀kìn wa mo ní bí mo bá wáyé níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀je bí mo ṣe yìnbọn níwọ̀n ọmọ ọba náà dà ọmọ ọba náà rè ọmọ ọba náà dà ó ń dádé owó bàbá rẹ̀ ló ń dádé dálẹ̀. Set my faith upon the solid rock. I feel like dancing. Hey, my God is good. Hey, my Lord is good.
They then moved on to pay homage to the family of the bride, as they all prostrated, according to the law of the Yoruba people. The groom, Olabode, also moved on to greet his parents and other family members in appreciation of their presence. The woman of the day, the bride, beautiful Aishat Gbadamosi, made her grand entry in style, with the DJ dishing out exclusive vibes as she was ushered in by her friends, who were all dressed in green, dancing and displaying beautiful dance steps with the bride, as she proceeded to pay homage to her parents and also to the groom's parents, who prayed for her.
Mommy, pick the first there. We are going to unveil her in the name of God the Father,
Amen.
God the Son,
Amen.
and God the Holy Spirit. Amen. Aṣọmọ nílé yín kalẹ̀ o.
á jẹ́ kó fẹsẹ̀ rin wọlé wa ojú burúkú ò ní wò yín o èso ní dàlúrú ẹ̀rọ fi tọ́bọn ní bọ́lọ́mbà wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ ló máa bí o.
The bride, Oluwaseun, later moved to also pay homage to her husband-to-be as they both prayed for each other. The next item of the day was the exchange of the engagement rings, which was quickly done, after which the two lovebirds kissed each other passionately.
O V E love. All right, do you like that ring? Baba Bode kiss her forehead, kiss the tip of her nose, kiss her cheeks, kiss her chest towards the baby workshop, towards the baby factory. Oh God, I feel good. You kiss the mouth and the jaw.
This was followed by a photo and video session, which family members, friends and well-wishers all joined in. This was followed by the cutting of the engagement cake, after which the groom and the bride were joined by family, friends and well-wishers for a photo and video session.
Okay, something beautiful is happening here. I'm going to start the word that binds it together, which is love. L-O-V-E. What do we have? Love. Beautiful. Okay.
The grand reception to celebrate love at its fullest between Olabode Edun and the beautiful Oluwaseun Gbadamosi was held at a tastefully decorated 10-degree event center, Ikeja, Lagos. The center played host to a large and overwhelming congregation of family members, friends, colleagues, guests, and well-wishers from diverse areas of human endeavor, among whom were Senator Gbenga Ashafa, Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola, Chairman of the Board of the Federal Road Maintenance Agency, Mr. Tunde Lemo, Chief Emeka Ngige, former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Alhaji Suleiman Barau, ex-international footballer Nwankwo Kanu, leader of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, Alhaji Musliu Akisoya, popularly known as MC Oluomo, Lagos Whitecap Chiefs who represented the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Akiolu, among many others. As the faith band provided good music, the parents of the groom, Pa and Mrs. Edun Adeoti, in company of their friends and family members, danced their way into the arena, after which the bride's family followed suit. Next was the very glamorous entry of the latest couple, Oluwaseun and Olabode Edun, who were greeted with admiration as they danced into the hall in company of their groomsmen and bridesmaid, as DJ Consequences provided music.
but then you are not dancing, or are you sleeping on a bicycle? This is once in a lifetime, my brother. Ginger. Groomsmen, you need to ginger your friend, Hillary, let me hear you say, hey, Merejo, oh yeah, hey, 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 hey. You say, show, is this all you got? Hey, oh, now somebody, I wanna be the one to me. Ginger, you are still doing gentleman. Oh, people consider.
The opening prayer was said by Alhaji Muhammad Amin Saad and Presbyter Bode Oresajo. In the chairman's remark, Professor Kayode Jehunloye, he said marriage as an institution ordained by God is meant to be enjoyed by all. He advised them to plan for their marriage and endeavor to share a common vision. He further listed out the necessary criteria they should follow for them to have a peaceful, lasting marriage. They include commitment to the marriage and God, care for one another, communication and consideration towards one another. Professor Jehunloye prayed for the newlywed as he wished them a successful marriage.
Marriage, you have to care for one another. The foundation of marriage is love. Right? You must love one another, care for one another, provide for one another, help one another in all things, and unison. Finally, you must also have consideration for one another. You must put the interest of your spouse above yours. In everything, you must always think of your spouse before the other. You must do everything to make your own success. So with these few words, pray that the good Lord, who has brought the two of you together, will certainly keep you together. No power will tear you apart. Your marriage shall be truly blessed. Your home will be a home of joy. Your home of thanksgiving, your home of love.
The couple then proceeded to cut the cake as MC Expensive supervised the segment in the presence of both families.
So can we do this together, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes,
This one I don't need you to eat. I need you to join me in spelling love. Can I have an L?
L. Call our response, please, ladies and gentlemen.
O.
O.
We have a V.
V.
E. Then love.
E. Love.
Beautiful. I will put a hand together for them. Nicely done. Beautiful.
Please a round of applause for them.
This was followed by a photo and video session as family members, friends and well-wishers took turns to take pictures with the newlywed. Other highlights of the day were the couple game.
Which is your wife, sir? 10 seconds alone and then you remove your hand. Which is your wife, sir?
The father-daughter dance, the mother-son dance, the couple dance, which was a very lovely and romantic scene to behold. This paved the way for the first dance of the night, as the Faith Band took total control of that segment. To honor and celebrate the bride, Oluwaseun, who is a lover of bikes, power bikers, fully dressed, gave her a special treatment as they carried her into the reception venue. This was followed by the throwing of the bouquet of flowers, as all the single girl friends of the bride filed out to catch the flowers.
Can I get an O? D E birthday!
The toast to the couple was delivered by Kelvin Adelakun, the best man, who prayed for the newlywed and wished them the very best in life.
Cheers, everybody. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Thank you very much. Thanks once again. Thank you guys for coming out.
It was then dancing and merriment all the way till the end, as the Faith Band entertained guests with good music. From Biscan Communications, it's hearty congratulations to Olabode Edun, his beautiful wife Oluwaseun Edun, and their families.